Hi, welcome to the PokerBurrow channel. Today we're going to talk about how to improve your poker game. One way that you can do that is by utilizing pot odds. Calculating pot odds in the game of poker is something that helps separates amateurs from professionals. And if you're not familiar with it, hopefully after this video, you'll learn enough to implement it into your own poker game. Okay, so what are pot odds? Pot odds are simply the ratio between the size of the pot versus the size of the bet. For example, if you got a pot that's $50 and a player bets $25, you've now got a pot of $75 total. You're next to act. So if you're going to call the bet, that's going to be a call of $25. So giving you a ratio of 3-1. So size of the pot, 75, divided by the size of the bet, 25. Expressed as a ratio, 3-1. Those are your pot odds. Now, what are these pot odds useful? Well, in situations where you have to determine if it's worth calling a bet. In the game of poker, you're going to often be faced with a situation where someone makes a bet into you, and you've got to decide whether or not it's worth staying in the hand. So those are the situations where you're going to want to have the correct pot odds to stay in the hand. You want your pot odds to be greater than the odds to make whatever hand it is that you're trying to make. If you call too frequently with the wrong pot odds, it is a long-term recipe for disaster because long-term you will be a losing player. All right, so let's get into a specific example. Here we've got a hand of Texas Hold'em where you've got ace of hearts, 10 of hearts, and you've got a board showing a 3 of hearts, 8 of hearts, king of diamonds, 5 of club, and you've got $100 in the pot. Now, you're going for a flush. Since you've got 2 hearts on the board, 2 hearts on your hand, you're going for the nut flush. What are the odds of you making your flush? Well, you've got 37 cards that are not hearts, and you've got 9 cards that are hearts. So you got a ratio of 37-9, which if you do a little simple math of division, 37 divided by 9 gives you roughly 4-1. If you've got a bet of $60 in front of you, what are the pot odds? So you got $160 total in the pot. The $100 that was in the pot, the $60 bet, puts you at $160. Now you've got $60 to call. So you've got a ratio of about 2.7 to 1. Should you call? What do you think? Well, you want your pot odds to be greater than the odds of making your hand. And in this scenario, they are not. So making the call here would be ill-advised because it's mathematically just not worth it. Now, we're not taking into account anything else or any future action. We're just taking into account the very next card. There's only one more card to be dealt. In that particular situation, mathematically, it is a mistake to make the call here. Okay, so let's take another example for pot odds. Texas Hold'em again. You got a hand holding of 8 of hearts, 10 of hearts, and you're drawing to an inside straight draw. In this scenario, you need a 9 to complete your straight. Got a pot of $100. Odds to make your straight. You got 42 cards that don't help you, 4 cards that do help you, giving you 42 to 4 odds. It's roughly 10-1. Now we got to figure out what are the pot odds. You got to bet a $50. That's going to give you a new pot of $150 versus your $50 bet. That's a pot odds of 3-1. So should you call? Okay, so no. So the answer is no. You should not call here. If you think you should be calling here, then you're the kind of player I want to be playing against with as much as possible. Sure, you'll put on a big bad beat on me now and then, but long term, I'm going to take all your money. So no, the odds are just too far against you versus the size of the pot. You do not want to make the call here. You need the pot odds to be greater than the odds of you winning the hand. That is the only time you should be making this call. Again, not accounting for situations where you're going to be bluffing or other scenarios. All right. So, in conclusion, pot odds, something that you definitely want to take into account when you're playing poker. If you start using pot odds when you're playing, you will definitely improve your results, uh, which means more money in your pocket, more bragging rights, and ultimately winning is fun. So you'll have more fun. So have fun, get out there, play, use pot odds, and hopefully we'll bring another video to further improve your game even more. Take care. Bye.